this season in 91 and 2/3 innings pitched, has given up 116 hits, 71 runs, 58 of those earned, has struck out 61 batters to 60 walks. Look for her to make a great appearance today. The junior game's underway here in Huntington. Chloe Middlebrooks batting .288 this season, making her 46th start for the Panthers. 36 hits, 14 RBIs as the 0-1 outside, ball one. 27 runs scored, 9 doubles, 1 triple, 3 home runs. A slugging percentage of .448. 4 hits, 10 doubles. One, popped up left field side, goes out of play, foul. Mumfield out of 2 balls, 1 strike to Edwards. Fouled off. 2-2 is the count.
Everybody clap your hands.
Ashton Schroyer on deck for Georgia State. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. Which leads the team.
Up to bat, number 7, Ashton Schroyer.
Schroyer, junior from Canton, Georgia. First pitch to her. Catches the zone, strike 1 from Maynard. In fact, familiar with the Thundering Herd, she got her first career home run last season against Marshall on April 7th. Started, so bases loaded for Georgia State, 1 out. And no, looked at the initial replay, and it looked like Schroyer may have had a foot out of the box, but that will be the call. So runner remains at second and third. 15 multi-hit games this season. 2-2 count. Strike 3 looking good off-speed pitch from Sydney Boulware, and that's out number 1 in the bottom of the first to start. As mentioned, she will be one of the 5 honored on Senior Day. We'll talk about that later. Call strike. That's actually 3 balls, 1 strike. Barkstraw 1. Riley Lucas, 4-year career here at Marshall. One ball, 1 strike. And that one just missing low. And that leaves runner stranded for the Thundering Herd. 1 inning complete, no score here between Marshall and Charleston. He's made a lot of stops, as mentioned. She began her coaching career in 2017 as an assistant at Colgate. Off for the University of California is the 1-0. Popped up, left field, Diamond Leslie giving chase. Having to block out the sun, and thank goodness for sunglasses. She gets the catch. And 2 outs quickly here in the top of the second. As Rayner just got under that one, popped it up, 2020. And we all know the 2020 year was cut short due to COVID-19 outbreak. 1-0 in there for strike 1. 1-1-2 for Ringa upstairs, but fouled off. Popped up left field side, and of course Zoe DeFore had the start to the double play last inning. Just slid into the second base bag and then throw over to first to get the double play. Haley Atkins up to bat. 2-1. Another foul ball. 2-2 is the count.
Everybody clap your hands.
2-2. Alice Thomas, a senior from Warner Robins, Georgia. He's only had one at-bat this season, has been mainly used as a pinch runner. He's came home and scored 6 times, 4 for 7 on stolen base attempts. J.C. Goodwin, a senior. One of 8 seniors on this Panthers roster.
Now batting number 2, Kiki Edwards.
Came home to score 6 times, 3 for 4 on stolen bases. Now Kiki Edwards up to bat. First pitch to Edwards, low, ball 1. That's him. So now Ashton Schroyer up to bat.
Up to bat, Ashton Schroyer.
Even Abby Darnley had some trouble loving the toss cleanly from Maynard, so just a defensive miscue from the Thundering Herd. Now the question is, who does Marshall bring out to the circle? Will it be Bub Faringa or Jules King or Khalil Washington? So bases remain. Transfer from Tiffin University at the Division II level. As of late for the Thundering Herd, Jules King has entered in a sort of closer role for Marshall. 3 complete games this season. Only will throw down to third base to get Goodwin back on the bag. 2 balls, 1 strike. See if Peyton O'Connor can continue the damage. Swung on and missed. Strike 2, good pitch from Jules King on the outside. As mentioned, popped up left field side in foul territory. 3 Marshall players giving chase. Simpson the closest one, but drops foul. So the count will go to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Georgia State able to get 2 runs on the lone hit coming from Keisha Parks on her triple. Back in the first. Paige Simpson up the bat now for the Thundering Herd. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Good pitch from Boulware. Simpson, transfer from Idaho State. 1-0. Boulware delivers. Popped up right field side, could drop and it will. Base hit for Diamond Leslie. Peyton O'Connor was giving chase in right field. Things have changed for the weekend scheduling wise. Talk about that here. Check swing. Called strike. 0-2 is the count now. So instead of spread out for today, tomorrow, and starts in 39 appearances last season in her freshman year. 13 hits with 6 RBIs. The 1-2 misses outside, ball 2. Of course, making her 45th start this season. Got her first career triple versus Dayton back on February 21st. 3 multi-hit games this season. 2-2. Foul off yet again, 21st. And the first pitch to Middlebrooks, called strike. 3 complete games this season for King. So far today, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. 0-1. Just missing down. Heard it. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. Riley Lucas leads things off for the Thundering Herd. Here for the Thundering Herd. Brooklyn Ulrich will now be up to bat for the Thundering Herd. Grounded into a double play, her last plate appearance, which was a great defensive play by Zoe DeFore, the shortstop for Georgia State. First pitch to Ulrich. Oh-2 is the count, 2 for Ringa. Boulware delivers. Up high, ball one. Was talking before the game and thinks looks like Ava Blake will pinch run at first for Bud Faringa for the Thundering Herd. Ava Blake has been in that pinch runner role a lot this season. Has scored 12 runs as a pinch runner. 1 stolen base on the season. Three, but dropping the series against Coastal Carolina, South Alabama, and Appalachian State has kind of put Marshall hitters in a little bit of a slump. Now, some starting to get back into play. This 1-1 misses outside, ball 2. But I asked Coach Owens how you contain this Marshall hitting and what's the key to slowing down the Marshall bats. Bleachers on the third base side. Counts 0-1. Robbie Darnley grounded out to third, her last plate appearance, last inning in the third. 0-1. Misses well off the plate, ball 1. Paige Simpson goes foul. It's a good opportunity for Marshall to load the bases yet again. And that's honestly a good play from Simpson because now Georgia State could potentially be expecting Bunn had to play up a little bit on the infield defense. Check on that as a conference in the circle, but Diamond Leslie. Marshall's won the last 8 games against Georgia State. First meeting was back on April 15th, 1995. Georgia State won that one 5-2. Of course, last season, these two teams rinse and repeat. Another foul ball. Marshall taking 2 games out of 3 against Georgia Southern. Lost the final game 6-0, but Marshall getting the 5-0 shutout in game 1. Won game 2, 6-2. Makes the play. What a catch. And 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Diamond Leslie, what a play out there in left field.